The United States Constitution has a rulebook for what happens if a president dies, resigns, becomes incapacitated, or simply cannot do the job. That rulebook is the 25th Amendment, and today we're breaking it down in the simplest way possible, using only official government sources. The 25th Amendment was added to the U.S. Constitution in 1967. It explains what happens to presidential power if the president can't continue in office. This amendment was created after the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, when the nation realized it needed clear rules for presidential succession. Section 1 is simple. If the president dies, resigns, or is removed from office, the vice president becomes president, not acting president, but the actual president. This happens automatically. If the vice president's seat becomes vacant, maybe due to resignation, death, or becoming president, the president chooses a new vice president. But that person must be approved by both the House and the Senate. This section was used during the Watergate era when Gerald Ford and Nelson Rockefeller were appointed. Section 3 allows the president to temporarily hand power to the vice president by sending a written letter to Congress. This is usually done for medical procedures, for example, when a president undergoes anesthesia. During this time, the vice president becomes acting president until the president sends another letter saying they're ready to return. Section 4 is the most talked about and the most misunderstood. This section is used only if the president cannot or will not declare their own inability. Here's how it works. The vice president and a majority of the cabinet sign a written declaration saying the president is unable to do the job. They send it to Congress. The vice president becomes acting president immediately. If the president disagrees, Congress must vote. It takes a 2/3 vote in both the House and Senate to keep the vice president in charge. This section has never been fully used, but it has been discussed during moments of national concern. The 25th Amendment ensures that the United States always has a functioning leader, even in emergencies. It provides clear rules for sudden death, resignation, medical incapacity, temporary disability, filling a vice presidential vacancy. It keeps the government stable and prevents confusion during crises. Thanks for watching. If you want more clear explanations of everyday topics, hit like, subscribe, and check out the next video in this series.